Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to today's second video. We do have a European outlook for today's second video. So as always on a Thursday, we're having a detailed look at the weather for next week to 10 days across Europe. And I shall get on that for you in a moment. Just to say that the first video today was our 6 AM UK weather forecast. We've got 10 to 14 day coming up for you later on, as well as Terry Scoley's June and summer 2023 forecast. So a big old day at GavsWeatherVids today. Please like, share, subscribe on all of the videos, and thank you so much everybody for doing that. Right, we're going to start off with situation across Europe today. So many western parts of Europe being dominated by this big area of high pressure that's sitting in the North Atlantic and across Western Europe. We've got a trough of low pressure in the far northeast Europe, bringing down quite cold northwesterly wind, and then further southwards across central southern parts of Europe, we've got slack gradients with heavy showers. Upper air temperatures look like that. Generally quite warm with the upper air temperatures through most parts of Europe today, but much colder across Scandinavia and into the far northeast of Europe. Precipitation shows lots of dry weather from the UK and Ireland all the way over towards Ukraine and the southwestern portion of Russia. To the south of that, though, more heavy showers and thunderstorms through parts of Spain, Portugal, through the Med in towards Italy, also northwards in towards southern France and over the Adriatic into the Balkans and down towards Greece as well. And then we've got some showers, maybe a few wintry flurries across the far north of Europe into the far north of Scandinavia. Some of that showery weather pushing in towards parts of Finland as well through the course of this afternoon. The temperatures look quite cold up there in the extreme north of Europe. Otherwise, it's a warm or a very warm scene really through most parts of Europe. Temperatures easily into the 20s Celsius quite widely across much of the continent. Excuse me. On into tomorrow, Friday high pressure again, remaining in control through the North Atlantic and into western parts of Europe. Again, we have this chilly northwesterly wind into the far north and northeast of Europe, and then further southwards again, very slack gradients through the Med. The upper air temperatures with a north-south split, so again quite chilly or even maybe cold across the far north in towards Scandinavia, Finland, down into the Baltic Sea states of Latvia, Estonia and Lithuania, looking quite chilly through there. Meanwhile, for the south was a very warm scene really across many central and also southern parts of Europe with those upper air temperatures, although not excessively hot. Precipitation once again showing heavy showers and or thunderstorms through parts of Spain into southern France, Italy, over the Adriatic into the Balkans and down towards Greece as well, and northwards up towards parts of Ukraine. Just some heavy rain moving on to the southern shores of the Black Sea also. To the north of that, again, a lot of dry weather really through many northern and also western parts of Europe, with that being ridge of high pressure before we find showery conditions pushing into the extreme northern part of Europe. And temperatures look like that, so chilly or quite cold again in the extreme north, otherwise very warm in most areas, particularly again across these more southern portions of Europe. Temperatures widely into the 20s Celsius once more. Saturday, very little change for Western Europe anyway. High pressure remains in control. Upper air temperatures looking very warm across the southern portions of Europe, cooler in northern portions of Europe, and precipitation shows more heavy showers and thunderstorms through southern parts of France and into southern Germany, also towards the Pyrenees and into northern parts of Spain and Portugal as well, with some big showers and storms there. More wet weather perhaps coming out of North Africa in towards the central portion of the Mediterranean. Further showers likely through Corsica, Sardinia and the Balearic Islands. Italy also at risk of more showers on Saturday, as is parts of Greece and northwards into Romania and pushing up toward the Balkans as well. Loads of dry weather then through many western and also central to eastern parts of Europe. A few showery bursts across northern Scandinavia and into the far northeastern portion of Europe. Again, we see that the temperatures are quite warm in most places, but just a little bit cooler in the extreme north. That Sunday, high pressure once more is routed across the western portion of Europe again. So the upper air temperature gradually becoming milder across Scandinavia as the cold air begins to retreat back in towards the Arctic. But the warmest upper air temperatures are definitely going to be pretty much of southern Europe, particularly Spain and Portugal, looking quite hot and also southern parts of Italy as well. Further heavy showers and or thunderstorms in the southern portions of Europe on Sunday. Meanwhile, further northwards, lots of dry weather. A few showery bursts again pushing through the Baltic Sea states. And temperature-wise, again, quite chilly in the north of Europe. Otherwise, a warm scene, especially through the southern and also western regions. And then that's Monday. Again, we've got high pressure in control of weather in many western parts of Europe. Slack gradients with shallow areas of low pressure across southern portions of Europe. The upper air temperature very warm or locally hot in the far south, especially Spain and Portugal. Further northwards, it is warming up across Scandinavia and the north of Europe, but still quite chilly through central parts of Norway and Sweden, and also in towards Finland, quite cool through both those upper air temperatures. Heavy showers and thunderstorms may be easing a little bit through parts of Spain and Portugal, but becoming more widespread through France and in toward the Alpine regions. Switzerland probably getting some big showers and storms on Monday, and most storms then extending down into the Balkans as well. Further northwards, once more, loads of dry weather through the rest of Europe, to be honest, and the upper air temperatures, they are looking very warm or locally, possibly even hot, especially across the far south and southwest of Europe. Tuesday, rinse repeat for the west of Europe. High pressure is in control of weather once more. The upper air temperature is looking very warm and or hot in the southern portion of Europe. Generally quite warm in many other areas as well. Just a little bit cooler or colder into northern parts of Scandinavia. Further heavy showers and or thunderstorms through parts of southern and also southeastern and eastern Europe, particularly focusing around the Balkans to the Black Sea. Big showers and thunderstorms there, but also westwards in towards southern Italy and back into France, Spain and Portugal, also getting some showers and thunderstorms. And some of the Mediterranean islands could have showers and storms too. A lot of dry weather then, further north and west across much of northern and western Europe. Again, the upper air temperatures or observed temperatures are looking very warm, particularly becoming hotter potentially through France into the Low Countries and west parts of Germany, and maybe Spain and Portugal looking very warm or hot as well. Further northwards of that, generally quite warm. The warmth extending in towards southern parts of Sweden and Norway. North of that, though, is a little bit cooler. High pressure once more dominates weather across West Europe on Wednesday. Very little change. Upper air temperatures look hot across the south of Europe and warm further northwards. Further showers and or thunderstorms through parts of eastern France and southern Germany, down into the Balkans as well, and through to Italy, with more heavy showers, long spells, rain, maybe thunder coming in off the Atlantic and from North Africa into Spain and Portugal, potentially on Wednesday. Further north, though, that's where all the dry weather will be. UK, Ireland, much of Scandinavia, Denmark, northern Germany, much of Poland, and into northeast Europe. Lots of dry weather through there. Just a far north Scandinavia, having some showery bursts. Temperatures quite cold up there, otherwise warm, or maybe even locally hot through southern parts of France in particular. Temperatures could be approaching 30 degrees. And then that takes us through to Thursday, and it's a bit of change in the entire week for West Europe. Not really high pressure, still very much in the ascendancy over the top of the UK and Ireland and into West Europe as well. Upper air temperatures hottest in the south, coolest further north, and further heavy showers and thunderstorms through many of the central and southern parts of Europe. Dry in the north, West Europe under the reach of high pressure, and temperatures generally warm in most places. I'll just run you on to day 10, so that's Friday through to Saturday and into Sunday. High pressure jumping to reach a little bit further northwestwards, maybe starting to allow something a little bit cooler and more showery into the north and west of Europe, but basically many places are looking dry and warm through to the weekend of the 10th and the 11th of June. And that's your European Outlook for this week. Thank you so much for watching. If you found the forecast interesting and informative, then please can you like, share, and subscribe. And we shall be back with another European Outlook next Thursday. We're going to be back shortly with a 10 to 14 day, including all of the regular features. Come back to that then. And then we've got Terry Scollins' June and Summer 2023 forecast coming up for you this evening for this video. That's all for now. And thanks for watching.